Hi everyone and welcome to the first video on my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure that most of you know who I am, but if you don't, I make comedy videos on TikTok. My username is Itsartemm with 2 M's. Basically, I make funny comedy videos using the long face filter. And this video is going to be a Q&A where I'm going to be answering your questions. Okay, first question. Do you live alone? No, I don't live alone. I live with my parents and my grandparents also live with us. My mom's parents, basically. So we live all together in a duplex. What is your favorite TikTok video you ever made? I actually don't have like one favorite video. I do like a lot of my videos where the dad is like very sus. I feel like those videos are pretty funny because of the dad's like, you know, sus expressions and the way he kind of tries to cover things. If I had to choose one video, I do like the clapping lights video. I believe that video was one of my first viral videos on TikTok. I can't fall asleep. If you guys know what the video is, I guess comment clapping lights. What made you want to start making TikToks? I was always into making videos and I had like, I think over 5 or 6 YouTube channels. I think a big reason why I started was because I just saw a bunch of videos, you know, for example, Gary Vee saying how there's so much opportunity on TikTok, and I had some free time because of, you know, the coronavirus and, you know, we were kind of doing online school, so I was like, let's make some videos on TikTok. And it was very fun. It's still very fun. You know, reading comments such as, I'm just having a terrible day, but I watched your video and now I'm feeling better. Or I'm going through a hard time with my family and watching your videos makes me feel happier. Those comments really make me feel happier. How big is your cock? Well, guys, I don't live on a farm, so we don't have roosters, so I can't tell you guys, but if I get a rooster, I'll make a video about it for sure. Tell us about your favorite soccer team. I don't actually have like one favorite soccer team. I'm kind of cheering for Ukrainian teams. So Dynamo Kiev, Shakhtar Donetsk, the national team of Ukraine. How old are you? I'm 21 years old and I was born on September 8th, 1999. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is red. How do you make yourself be like a 6-year-old in some of your TikToks? Throughout this time of making videos on TikTok, I've kind of had to evolve my character. Like if you look at my videos in the past, like kind of like my first long face videos, the son character was kind of different. Like I wasn't really acting it out properly or the way it is now. Maybe I was a bit shy. I wasn't very like confident about the videos. And I feel like as soon as I started to really put effort into the characters and like really act out the characters just to make them look and sound funny, I think that's when my TikTok views and followers just grew more than before, basically.
Whoa, that's really cool. I just had a nightmare. Can I sleep with you guys? When I tried to call her, a man picked up and said, "Domino's Pizza, how can I help you?" I was waiting for like 30 minutes. Do you want some pizza, Dad?
So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a big difference in terms of just the video quality and how funny it is and how well it's made. Do you support LGBTQ and BLM? The short answer is yes, but I'm not a very like active supporter, if that's what you mean. So basically, I'm not really gonna go out and like wave a rainbow flag or, you know, make posts about BLM and all that stuff and be very like active about it. But my basic understanding, and I'm pretty sure that most people watching this have similar or the same idea, is that everyone should be treated with respect. Everyone should be treated equally. Like, you know, you can do whatever you want as long as like you're not harming others or it's against the law, you know, just basic things like that. So I'd say I do support people being who they are, and I do support there being no racism, not only towards black people, but towards all other races. Like there should be equality. Favorite brand? I'd say that I have a lot of Puma clothing, but I'm not a very like clothing person, so I don't necessarily collect like specific brands because I like them or whatever. I just kind of get whatever fits me and whatever piece of clothing I like. Favorite game? My favorite game is FIFA 21, or basically any FIFA. I do also play Halo and I do also play Call of Duty, but Call of Duty is kind of only on my phone and my iPad. It's the mobile version. I just don't have Xbox Live, and I'm not a big gamer in general, you know? I don't really spend too much time playing video games. I do usually play games in the evening at like 8 or 9 p.m. when I'm basically finished everything I wanted to do that day. Are you working and what's your car? Pretty much the only income I get is from TikTok, but it is not enough to, consider like a full-time job. And I'm currently a student at the University of Victoria. I'm doing a major in economics and a minor in psychology. Well, hopefully. And the car I drive is our family car. It's a Mazda SUV. I think it's called CX-5 2018. What's your real name? My real name is Itsartemm. You can pronounce it either as Itsartemm or Artem. I don't mind, but a proper way to pronounce it in Russian Ukrainian would be Artyom. So try saying that. You probably will have trouble doing so. And yeah, I don't mind. It's Itsartemm or Artem. But my actual name only has one M in it. Because my TikTok username, you probably seen that I have two M's. It's Itsartemm with two M's. That is because the one M was already taken. Favorite movie? I don't really watch a lot of movies. I mean, I basically only watch the movies that my parents put on the computer, like after work, if I have time and if I'm downstairs. But if I had to say, I do like movies about like a catastrophe or where the characters have to go through like hardships or there's like a problem. For example, a movie, The Edge. Basically the main characters are being chased by a bear. Also, like I wouldn't mind watching Pirates of the Caribbean, 2012, Poseidon. What country do you live in? I live in Canada, British Columbia, Victoria, but I was actually born in Ukraine and moved to Canada when I was 9 years old. What's your favorite food or dessert? For me, I think it's very hard to pick like a favorite thing, like a favorite movie or, favorite food. I just like different things. So for example, I do like pierogies, cabbage rolls. This is like Ukrainian foods. Stuffed peppers, they're very good. I also like, sushi, lasagna, like other foods. But a better question is what foods I don't like. I don't really like beans. If the beans are in a burrito, I'll eat it, but beans by themselves, I'm not a big fan of. Favorite dessert? Again, it's very hard to pick one, but I do like brownies. I do like chocolate chip cookies. I mean, who doesn't? Ice cream, I don't know. I like maple walnut ice cream. What did you think starting TikTok? What type of content did you want to make? In the beginning, my videos were very different from what they are now. I mean, they were still comedy, but I didn't really speak in the videos. It was more of like, an audio and then I had like some text. I did start making these types of videos that I make now, like the long face filter, I think around March of 2020. And that's when I started doing these videos consistently. Like that was, I think, my main focus. When I first started making videos on TikTok, I thought my videos are pretty good. If you look at them now, I don't think you would say that. They're not that good. They're kind of cringy. But I mean, it just shows how much I've improved over time. And I think the reason why I didn't make videos using my real voice, like back in the day, like a year ago, was basically I was just shy and afraid of doing so. Like, honestly, like filming my first video using my real voice, it was kind of scary in a way. I don't know, like I wasn't born in Canada, I was born in Ukraine, and I think I'm always like insecure that I'm gonna mispronounce something or I'm gonna say something that is like stupid, like something that people in Canada would know, but I don't because I wasn't born here and I wasn't raised like a Canadian basically. So that was one of my insecurities. And I think I still have that to a certain extent. Are you from Russia? No, like I said, I was born in Ukraine, but I do speak Russian and Ukrainian. And I'm pretty sure that most people who live in Ukraine do speak both Russian and Ukrainian. iPhone or Samsung? Well, I think the answer is pretty clear. iPhone. Hello, how did you become TikTok famous? That's another good question for a video, like a separate video. But in general, I'd say I'm not actually like considering myself famous. Maybe on TikTok, I can say I'm famous on TikTok, but in real life, not really. I don't feel like famous. But if I were to give you tips on how to get famous or get some followers on TikTok, you want to make content that you enjoy making and what people want to see. So I think posting like 4 or 5 times a day is a good idea, just to see what you want to make, what you enjoy making, and what, other people want to see, what gets views and, engagement. I'd say just try doing it. Like, don't do a poor job. Actually, if you want to do it, put effort, put time in it. Like for me, I had to play less video games. I had to not go out with my friends as often. My friend is like, hey, let's go out for lunch. I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm filming TikToks. I can't. And unless you try, you will never know if you're good enough and if you can actually do it. Like, if you make videos and you're getting no views and people don't really care, maybe the videos are not that good, because TikTok, is a really good platform to see and to, make videos that could potentially get a lot of views. And TikTok naturally pushes your videos out to see if people want to watch them. What's it like having over 700,000 followers on TikTok? The fact that people are watching my content, people are following me, shows that my content is interesting. Like, people actually want to see it. It's like working on something or, doing something, and then at some point seeing that your work is actually paying off. Favorite singer. Again, for me, it's very hard to pick favorite something. I do like different music, different genres, different artists. I've been listening to Russian, Ukrainian songs lately. For example, Viktor Tsoi, if someone knows who that is. But if I had to pick, I'd say that I do like quite a few songs by Kid Laroi. I think overall, I do like individual songs instead of just the artists in general, because, not all their songs are gonna be great. Are the stories true? Most of my skits are made up. They're just jokes, they're for fun. They are not, based on true events. Some of them maybe, but usually no, they're just for jokes. Who's someone you hope to meet one day? I want to meet David Dobrik. I think he's as of now, my favorite celebrity. What's your favorite fruit? I'd say watermelon. What's your favorite time of the year? I don't know why, but I like days when it's cold outside, when you're kind of forced to stay at home. I'm not a big fan of the super hot days like summer. I'm not really a beach person in general. I don't really like going to the beach and swimming and stuff like that. How did you add a mustache filter? It is actually not a filter, because I do have a physical mustache that I put on for the dad character, and I do have the glasses as well. So obviously it looks nothing like the videos because I do have the long face filter for the videos, but it is not a filter, it's a physical mustache. How much videos do you post every day on TikTok? Right now, I post around 3 videos a day. I used to do 4 videos a day, and then before that, I used to do 1 or 2. I kind of knew in my head that I should be posting more. That's what's gonna bring me to the next level, but I just haven't really been doing it. I don't know why. And then in November of 2020, mid-November, I said to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna start posting 4 videos a day. I'll just try doing it for a week and see what happens. I think on the last or second to last day of that week, one of my videos just started gaining a lot of views. And I think, I'm not sure, probably got a couple 100,000 views, maybe at 1 million now. But at that point I was like, oh wow, it actually worked. I think that because of posting 4 videos a day, the algorithm for me kind of changed, and my videos just started gaining a lot of views. I mean, more than usual. And I kept making 4 videos a day. And I think in mid-November, I had 150,000 followers. And then by the end of the year, in a month and a half, I had 480,000. So, a pretty big increase. And I just kept doing that. And now we're at 800,000 plus followers. How many hours of sleep do you usually get? Per night, I usually get 8 hours of sleep on average. How long have you been making content for? Like I said, I used to have multiple different YouTube channels, but the one that I really tried to go for was my Russian channel. It's still on YouTube. I don't really post on there anymore. I think I stopped posting in December of 2020. That's when the TikTok growth kind of took off. But I was posting videos consistently on that channel for 3.5 years, and I mean once a week. I used to do daily uploads for I think a week or more than a week, kind of once in a while. And from doing that, I gained over 6,000 subscribers, which is, I'm pretty thankful. It's awesome, but it's really hard to do TikTok and Russian YouTube. How do you find your jokes? I get inspired by a lot of different things: TV shows, videos on TikTok, Reddit, some, joke websites. For example, I was watching Mr. Bean, and in one of the episodes, he gets stuck in a dryer when he was doing his laundry. So I thought to myself, well, what if my kid character was doing his laundry for the first time, he couldn't reach something, and then the next shot is the dad coming in, wearing headphones, putting his stuff in the dryer, turning it on, not caring. Mom is like, hey, where is our son? Have you seen him? The dad is like, no, he wasn't in the laundry. I have no idea where he's at. Let's go check his room or whatever. And then the next shot is the kid character basically being in the dryer and being stuck there. So that was, I guess, the inspiration for that video. Another example is I found this joke on Reddit where I think it was I usually don't pick up my phone right away at work. I let it ring for a bit so that people know that I'm actually busy. And when he picks up, he's like, 911, what's your emergency? And so I just used that idea into one of my skits where the kid character is at work with his dad.
Are you gonna pick up the phone? I will. I just usually let it ring for a bit, just so people know that I'm actually busy and I don't have time to just talk on the phone. Okay, that makes sense. All right. 911, what's your emergency?
Some videos are, I wouldn't say original, but I just thought of like, kind of out of nowhere, I was like, oh, I can do a video about this. It was probably inspired by something, but I just don't know what it was inspired by. I think that there isn't really original content nowadays. I mean, everything is inspired by different things. Do you drink and smoke? No, I don't smoke. I don't really drink. I mean, I would only drink like beer and like some other, lighter drinks. Do you have a brother or a sister? No, I don't. I'm the only child. Are there any custom the password is shirts coming up? I'm not sure about that, but I do have merch. Basically like this design. I have other designs. The link is going to be in the description of this video or in my TikTok bio. What's your dream career? For the past couple of years, I've wanted to do videos full-time, so basically make videos for a living. I've been making some videos in real life for people, like a wedding, like concert videos, stuff like that, but I do want to kind of pursue this TikTok thing a lot more. How tall are you? I think I'm around 5'9". Do you actually solve the Rubik's Cube, or is it just part of your act? It is part of some of my videos, but I can actually solve it. I think my personal best was like around 10 or 11 seconds, but that's when I actually like practiced a lot, and at that point I was averaging like 16, 17 seconds. Right now I probably average like 20 seconds. What is some of your favorite things to do off YouTube and TikTok? I do like to go fishing. I do like soccer, like in general, watching soccer, playing soccer, FIFA 21, and in real life, making content and like planning things in advance. Like thinking of what I can post, thinking of what are the best ways to grow and make content. Basically, I'm not a crazy like hang out with friends person. I don't really like going to parties or anything, but I would hang out with friends occasionally, like, talk to friends, see what's up. Maybe also solving the Rubik's Cube. I used to be way more into it than I am now. Like, I used to solve like every day and just try to get better and learn new algorithms, but I've learned enough things, for me, and I kind of do it occasionally, so it's pretty fun. Worst moment in school. I can't remember like one specific moment, but when I first moved to Canada, I was 9 years old. I went to grade 3 and I barely spoke any English. So it was pretty difficult to like talk to people and interact with kids and teachers and stuff like that. So that was probably, I don't know, maybe like the worst moment, but it was also like interesting because like I was learning new things and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty stressful in general, just not being able to tell what you need and like your thoughts and stuff. And I only made my first Canadian friends in grade 5. Their names were Ray, Cole, and Lou. Okay, those were all the questions. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, as well as comment any video ideas that you may have. So basically, what do you want to see from me on this YouTube channel? What videos? And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time.